Hello and welcome again to another episode of the First 15. This is the first 15 minutes of World of Warcraft. So, hey, let's strap in. Brand new character, again, first 15 minutes, that's all we're doing. So let's see how this goes. Apparently my sound is off. Huh. Or just really low. Oh, no, it's just really low. Fantastic.
Born and raised on the mysterious Wandering Isle, while many of your fellow Pandaren prefer a tranquil life, the lure of adventure burns in your blood.
Yeah.
Recently, the Wandering Isle has begun erratically weaving about the world's oceans. The air grows cold, and your island home is spiraling toward disaster. As one of the most promising of students at Master Shang's monastery,
Naturally.
you may just be the salvation for your people.
Fantastic.
You must complete your training.
Alright. I am not going to do anything with add-ons. Craps. One is apparently messing stuff up. I'm not going to worry about it. Although I do have... Earn to me! I'm going to do one thing with my add-ons. Just move this around just so we can see. This character will not be surviving very long. So, okay, 15 minutes. We have control of our character. And we have 15 minutes to see what happens. So this is World of Warcraft. This is a panda, as you may have noticed. We are, angry. We got big teeth. And let's see what happens. We are getting our first weapon. We have a little backpack right here with some food in it. This is a hearthstone, which allows us to hearth home. And boom, a crossbow. Oh, wow, that thing looks badass. We can shoot stuff. Oh yeah, look at us. Oh, destroying stuff. Probably should have just returned, didn't have to do that. And this is the start of the game. We have gotten a couple quests. We have a pet. We have, getting experience. Look at this. Destroy 5 targets to get some gloves or bracers. One of those. Or a range class. I could have actually done that from up there. Boom. Oh, crap. I keep seeing stuff that this mod is messing up. Yeah, you get out of there. Pet target. Right. Alright. But yes. So here we go. We are messing up that warrior's time because we have range on him, and fantastic. And what's nice is you got a nice little turtle. You know what? I'm going to rename you to Mr. Man. Yeah, what's your name? It's reserved, apparently. That sucks. But you know what? We got some bracers. That sucks less. Fantastic. Now, I'm not actually reading all the quests, because again, 15 minutes, not a lot of time. So, 6 trainers, sparring trainers defeated. I think we can manage that. Looks like they're in here, according to the minimap, which is pretty accurate. You can actually work with that now. Boom. Done and done. Our energy resource, Arcane Shot. Well, our energy resource on a hunter is this focus. So our spells cost a certain amount. Let's see. Arcane Shot. An instant attack that causes 100% weapon damage plus 10. And it costs 20 of this energy. So, now we know. We also have Revive Pet, Call Pet, which summons which pet we have, and Focus Aim. Reduces the pushback suffered from damaging attacks while casting Steady Shot and Cobra Shot by 70%. Well, we don't have Steady Shot or Cobra Shot. You get that level 3. But, so pointless at the moment. I mean, I don't understand why they don't give that to you when you get the right one, but whatevs. Our pet's doing its thing. Can't name him Mr. Man. Does kind of suck. But. And we're done. Done, done, done. We want to get to level 3 quickly. Oh, boom, level 2. Already level 2. Kicking ass. But as you can see, got loot, equipped loot, changed loot, Got quest, done quest. Snatch the flame. I did not snatch the flame.
My time,
So let's see.
but your time approaches swiftly.
Just
On your first
snatchy.
climb,
Snatchy, snatchy.
take the flame.
We have to burn the edict. Fantastic. As you can see, the flame is in her hand. We are... Man, this place is crowded. Wonderful. Getting some reputation. Reputation is important in WoW as well. And again, I'm assuming like 90% of the people who would ever watch this have actually played WoW before or something like that. Can't say for sure, but or at least know of it, if not played it. So it's not like this is a surprise to anybody. But hey, there's always the people that don't. And that's why this is here. Although I have a whole series on WoW, but oh. We get to defeat some dude. Where are we defeating him? Defeating him down here. Again, this is the main map. Says, oh, quest number 1. Right over there. Fantastic. It's very useful. So now we have to defeat this guy. So, to jump, you know. Dragon turtles are so cool, though. I mean, look at that guy. He is awesome. I love it. Dragon turtles, that is. This game itself... Oh, that was actually like a bat. I thought that was a little critter thingy. Yeah. Oh, didn't give me... Maybe it was a critter thingy. So this is the basicness of the game. We're leveling up. We're getting experience. We're doing quests. We're getting better gear. I guess what else is there, I suppose. So, will we see anything else? I'm not going to lie. Probably not. As far as actually doing anything of importance, a lot of that happens at a minimum after level 15, because at level 15 you can start doing instances and things. But in reality, it will take, it'll take at least that long to start doing instances. The entire first 15 levels is basically this: do some quests, get some gear, do some quests, get some gear, maybe grind some stuff, because again, this is an MMO, you can do grinding. We can sit here and kill some crappy mobs all day, if we see some. We are 200 experience from leveling, so if we do see a crappy mob, then we will be killing it for 200 experience, because we want steady shot. Oh my god, loots and upgrades! Yes! And here we go, crappy mobs that we're going to have to kill for our next quest. But we want our next move. And what's nice is it says, at level 3, we get steady shot. So, this is usable while moving. It generates energy. I'm not sure, but I think you can still auto-cast while doing it, or auto-attack. And as you can see, 55 experience per kill. Again, now we start getting loot, which there's a problem here, because we just made a new character. Auto-loot. Yes. And look at that. We're about to level. Leveling. Bam! Study shot has been learned. Now we can say, oh look, I'm just going to study shot this dude. I'm going to study shot and arcane shot you. Boom. Our damage has increased significantly. Now, at high levels, the only way to increase your damage after a certain point is by gear. This is a gear-dependent game. So, you know, some people will have an easier time than others. But, again, it's not just gear, it's what you do to get it. And, you know, this game isn't the most realistic. I mean, it looks kind of cartoonish. Let's go over that. I mean, we're only in the panda land, so we're only going to see pandas and such. But it's not like it's going for hyper-realism or anything. But the graphical style that it's going for, it does achieve. I mean, yes, some people say the graphics look dated, which in some regards they do, but if you do compare the old WoW to current WoW, it's significantly better just based on that. So it's a toss-up on how you're determining the graphics. If you're determining the graphics just on, is it hyper-realistic, is it incredibly high definition, then no. It's never going to live up to anything. Does it achieve what it's going for? I think it does. Because it had the style in the beginning. I mean, no, they're probably not going to radically change it at any specific point, but they've improved it. They've made things more detailed, more lush. So, on one hand, I think they've succeeded in what they're going for. Now, they've also dumbed down the game significantly. I have a lot of mixed feelings about that. So, but that's another story altogether. We're not going to get to any point. Well, I guess the only point that we're getting to that's dumbed down that we can see is the fact that when we level up, we just get the move. There is no training. In old WoW, you actually had to train things. Oh my god. It's hard to believe. It's a nightmare. Oh, what was number 1? Rescue the cart driver. It's over there. Interesting. But, yeah, it definitely is a, not different game, but it's been dumbed down a number of times. But still, again, they achieved what they wanted to, and they did it in a fashion that, I mean, I think it's still the most popular MMO out there as far as I've last heard. So, they've done something right. And again, this is an MMO. Each one of these people is a person. I mean, that is a person fighting some scamp. You know? So, at any point, we can start talking, maybe get a group going, join a guild. So, it is about social things as well. Again, that's where you're going to get the best gear and stuff as well, is with grouping with other people. You're not going to be able to do everything solo, but you can do a lot. Especially the leveling aspect. And boom, we got a bag. Should appear there, but apparently not. And we're looking pretty good. So this is the first 15 minutes of WoW, though. This is pretty much what it's going to be. A couple of kill quests, a couple of fetch quests, a couple of save this dude quests. Not much else. We're not seeing any really, really good gear. You know. Ooh, a cloak. Look at that. It flaps in the wind. Flappy, flappy. You can... Oh, God, there's so many... We're going to help kill some troublemakers. What's nice is they have changed some events. For example, this is an event that, in the past, might have been... If you're not there at the start of the event, you don't get credit for the event. But I should get credit for this event, which is nice. Because even these people appear to start it. Or maybe I get my own bar, which is interesting too, and they all complete it at different times. And yep, see, that person just phased out. So that, I guess, is how they're doing it now, which works for me. So at least I don't have to start this event over again or anything like that. So phasing has definitely helped WoW out a significant portion. Done and... Well, not done. But, come on. Come on! But, this is just a hunter. This is not all of the classes. This is not, you know, a priest, a mage, a warlock, a paladin, a death knight, a monk. This is just a simple hunter, you know, I got a nice crossbow. So, but this is, again, what you expect from WoW. There's no real surprises later on. It's just going to be, oh, sweet, I leveled up. Oh, I got a new move next level, or at level 8. You can see when you're getting a new move. The talent system is the only time things are going to change, but again, they're now 6 every 15 levels. So those are few and far between. You can say, oh, look, I'm going to hit a new talent and gain that. So, I guess the question then becomes, is this game for everybody? And my answer is definitely not. I don't think there's any game for everybody. I don't think there's any game that everybody should play or they're missing out on the end of the world, you know. Everyone has what they like and everyone has what they dislike. If you like a social aspect to a game, this helps. Because, again, there's tons of people playing. Some MMOs might be great, but without the people there, it's not as good. I've played a lot of MMOs, and some I really liked better than WoW. Not going to go into names, but some I did. But at the same time, if I ever wanted to group with anybody or do something that was harder, there was no one around. No one. I mean, maybe I could find one other person in my zone. That's not helpful, you know? As great as a game as it may be, not having anyone on it, I'm not going to enjoy that, you know? So, now granted, the solo parts, great, loved them. So, it had its ups and downs. This can get repetitive, you know. I've heard a phrase, get 15 bare asses, so many times that it's now a phrase that I use. That's the fetch quest, you know. Blizzard has improved a lot of the quests and made them more specific to the area. You know, kill 8 Fang attackers because they're attacking this village. It's a bit better than, or Fen Hosen or whatever. It's a bit better than, go kill 8 spiders that are over there. Why? Well, I don't like spiders, I guess, you know? Collect 8 bear asses is that equivalent. Oh, I need 8 of these from a bear. Well, no point to it, he just does. And then you get some experience. So, it is better, but it still has its moments. What did we get to see? We got to see the leveling. That is the official timer. So I'm going to wrap this up, but I've been in the wrap-up for 2 minutes now, so I'm still just explaining it. We've got to see some of the monsters. We've got to see, hey, there's players around. We got the initial story, which is where a panda that's, on the loose. We're the one that wants adventure. That's the one thing with WoW that always got me. You are the one panda that wants adventure. What about this panda? Or this panda? They can't be the one if I'm the one. But I guess I try to make it, every time it's you're the one. But hey, again, social game, it's not bad. So again, I'm playing it. I enjoy it. I have friends on it, which is probably the main reason I play it. I will admit, if I did not have friends still playing it, I probably wouldn't play it. At least, yeah, I probably wouldn't still be playing it. So, but friends are, oh shit, yeah, level 4. See? It's just as easy as that. Didn't even realize that. And you get that nice little glowing, oh, it's nice. So you level faster early on, obviously, than later. It's not like you're getting 85 to 90 this quick. It's nowhere near this fast. So, but again, it definitely has fun social aspects. Mastering things and mastering your playstyle can be difficult. Not as difficult as other games, but definitely getting a rotation down and knowing which moves to use when and saving people's lives and doing the damage you should be doing can be an art in some instances. So it has a challenging aspect, it has a perfection aspect, it has a goal of, oh, I just want to get the best gear out there. But at the same time, you can get the best gear out there, and then one patch later, it's now mediocre. So it's a never-ending cycle. It is $15 a month, which is another thing to bring up. That is something that is definitely not for everybody. I mean, why should I pay $15 a month when there's so many other free-to-play games? And the answer is, I can't officially tell you. It's the Warcraft world. I'm a fan of the Warcraft world. I love lizards. I've played Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3, so I was a huge fan of it. Is this world for everybody? No. Is it? I mean, if you like space, you're not going into space in this game. So, again, you have to think about what you like. Did the first 15 minutes draw us in? Well, if we read every quest, which I didn't do, but reading the quest does give you some insight, oh, you're a young monk training and stuff, and it has some nice story to it and some lore, which is nice. Do I care about the story? Myself, for these types of games, generally not, I'm not going to lie. because it's all about just building your character and maybe trying out different classes. So, for me, it's not so much a story game. Graphically, again, I think it sets out to do what it was going for. It's not the best graphics in the world, but it's certainly not the worst as well. For what it is, a cartoony style, I think it works. Socially, we didn't actually talk to anybody, but we saw a lot of players. And a lot of players means a lot of chances to group up with people. Plus, right there, that's a plus. So, I would say this does pass the test, but definitely not for everybody. You know, we got some levels, we got some new moves, you know. Oh man, I got a new move. You know, I do want to see what Concussion Shot can do to an enemy. You know, things like that. It's those little things that get you invested in a character, I guess. And as you make more friends and people make up like a nickname for you, especially if you have a really long name. If you have a short name, you might not get a nickname. But if you make a really long name or an awkward name, definitely have a nickname, which is nice. Because then, you know, it's that next level of friendship, I suppose, or online friendship, or whatever you want to call it, social interaction. So, I think this passes the test. Isn't the greatest first 15 minutes, because again, we're not getting any of the cool loot, but we leveled up a couple of times. That's a lot more than a lot of other games. So we did see progress, which is nice. So that's the final result. And we got a Dragon Turtle. That's kind of cool. So have a wonderful day, everybody, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.